Story time, why skimming Pilates can be beneficial. Our obsession with Tuscan wine is quite evident from our profile. In 2023, our friends from Oxford Wine Company convinced us to participate in this blind tasting challenge from a big but family-run Tuscan producer, Cecchi Winery, with potentially a prize of winning a trip to Tuscany. Naturally, we said no. Firstly, we'd never win anything. And secondly, we actually had Pilates that day. But long story short, our Pilates instructor somehow cancelled, and we were like, okay, cool, let's do some wine tasting instead. What this little challenge looked like is you get these little vials of wine, said 1, 2, 3 on them, so you had to blind taste and guess what the wine is, and also there was a quiz. Somehow we won. And so that took us to May 2024 when Cecchi Winery took us on this incredible trip all around Tuscany. By the way, they were fantastic hosts, and they took us to the estates in Chianti Classico, which is sort of between Florence and Siena, and then also the estates in Maremma by the Tuscan coast. Also, we had the most delicious food there on this trip, but that's a whole other point. When we were there, they actually told us something quite exciting, that they were in the middle of setting up their Montalcino estate to make Brunello di Montalcino. And now in 2025, a really full circle moment, Andrea Cecchi, who is the owner of the winery, actually came to Oxford and hosted a masterclass on the Sangiovese grape. And that's when we first tasted their Brunello vintages. So the masterclass on Sangiovese was to show the difference in the styles of wine that the Sangiovese grape can make based on where it's grown. The Tuscan coast, like in Maremma, for example, a bit more fruity, more ripe versus herbal. Chianti Classico example, and Brunello di Montalcino, tobacco-y, cedary, stunning. Sangiovese grape is our favorite grape ever, so it didn't take much convincing for us. And that's the story. So the moral there is go have some Sangiovese because it's the best, and occasionally skip your Pilates because you might win a free trip to Tuscany.